Hello children, how are you all? Hope you all are safe and enjoyed the festive season a lot. Children, now it's time to get back to your studies as you have your second term examination in December. So let's start our class. So class 3rd, today we will start a new chapter, chapter 7, States of Matter. Children, today we will have a small introduction of this chapter and then we will solve worksheet 2 and exercise questions of previous chapter, that is respiratory system, which I have given you in previous homework. Okay, so first of all we will discuss about the chapter 7, States of Matter, and our today's topic is what is matter. Okay, so children, if you see around you, you will see many things like table, chair, fan, toy, almirah, and many more. So children, whatever is present around us is known as matter. In other words, we can see and feel matter by our senses. You know about senses? Okay, so matter is anything which occupies space and has weight and can be perceived by our senses. For example, this is a duster. Okay, now this is also a matter, because what I said, matter is anything which occupies space. Occupies space means if I will put it here, okay, if I will put it here, it will occupy this much space. This much space it will occupy, means cover this much space. Okay, then next one, it has weight. Yes, if I will take it in my hand, I will feel some weight and can be perceived by our senses. It means if I will take it in my hand, I will feel that there is something in my hand. Also, if I will take this marker, it has some weight. If I will put it here, it will occupy some space and it can be perceived by our senses. Means we can touch it and we can feel it. So this is also a matter. So matter is anything which occupies space, has weight and can be perceived by our senses. Even the air around us is also called matter. Now children, you can ask, how can we say that air is a matter? For that, we will perform an activity. Okay, take a balloon. But we don't have balloon this time. So we can do this activity with this polythene. Okay, suppose it's a balloon without air. So see its size. Okay, nothing is inside this. Now if we fill it with the air, okay, see its size increases. It means air occupies space. Have you seen? When air is not there, it is small in size. But when air takes place inside it, its size increases. It means air occupies space. So air is a matter. You can also perform this activity by balloons. You will take a balloon. When it is without air, you will see you can even hold it in the grip of your palm. Okay, now blow air into it and the balloon will increase in size due to the air inside it. Okay, so air is a matter. Have you seen flying balloons? Why do they fly? Because hydrogen gas is filled in balloons and hydrogen gas makes the balloon light and hence it rises up. Now, if we take an ice cube in our hand, can we see it? Yes, we can see it. This is the sense of sight. Now, how does the ice cube make you feel? It makes us feel cold. This is the sense of touch. When we touch it, we feel cold. Then it has weight. Do you feel its weight? Yes, it has some weight. So, matter can be perceived by our senses. By using the sense of our sight, we can see it, and by using the sense of touch, we can feel it. Now we can define the matter as matter is anything which occupies a space, has weight, and can be perceived by our senses. Okay, children, today we will do this much in this chapter, and now we will solve worksheet 2 of previous chapter, that is respiratory system. So children, now we are solving worksheet 2 of chapter respiratory system given on page number 21. I know many of you have done it correctly, but some are needed correction. So if there is any correction, you just do it in your book. Okay. And also children, if you do the worksheet, just send its pictures also, because some students are not sending the pictures of that work which they are doing in their book. They are sending only question answers which they are writing in their notebook. So don't do that and send the complete work. Okay. Now question number 1, unscramble the following letters to reveal the words. So first one will become asthma, A-S-T-H-M-A, asthma. Then second one will be cough, C-O-U-G-H, cough. And third one will be sneeze, S-N-E-E-Z-E. Okay, now question number 2 is fill in the blanks with the options given below. So first one will be coughing. These are given there, words, spelling you can check from there. Coughing and sneezing throw out the unwanted particles that are trapped in the respiratory tract. Now second one, B, is the breathing difficulty that occurs due to an allergic disorder is known as asthma. Okay, now question number 3, tick the correct options. Morning walk is helpful because during morning air is cold, less polluted, transparent, does not contain germs. So option B will be the correct one, less polluted. Okay, now question number 4, write whether the given statements are true or false. So first one, breathing rate is the number of times you breathe in and out. Yes, this is true. Children, what is breathing rate? The number of times we breathe, we inhale or exhale, that is called breathing. And how the number of times that we breathe is called breathing rate. Okay. Now second one is common cold results when you feel really cold. This is false. Many of you have written true, but if you will see in your book, see, it is clearly mentioned on page number 19, common cold results from the germs that attack our body, resulting in fever, nasal discharge, headache and reddening of eyes. Next question is this only. Write 4 symptoms which you observe in a child suffering from common cold. There are many symptoms, but you can write anyone. Fever, nasal discharge, sneezing, headache, reddening of eyes. These all are the symptoms. Okay, you have to write only 4. Now we will do the exercise question on page number 22. Question number A, tick the right option. Respiration takes place inside. Many of you have written our lungs. No, this will be inside the body cells. This is the correct one. Now second is, which of the following process release energy? So respiration will be the correct answer. Now third one is, the process of taking in of air is known as, you all know, inhalation. Then fourth one is, how many bronchi are there? 2. There are 2 bronchi. So option A will be the correct answer. Now fifth one is, our body needs which gas for respiration? You all know oxygen is needed for respiration. So oxygen is the correct answer. Now fill in the blanks with given options. Here are here options are given. So first one is breathing rate is the number of time you breathe in and out. Second one, breathing increases after vigorous exercise. Yes children, breathing rate does not remain same in all the conditions. It increases after running or exercise and decreases when you are at rest. Okay, now third one is too much of fatty food leads you to obesity. Fourth one, common cold is a communicable disease. I have told you communicable means which spreads from a infected person to a healthy person. Okay, now fifth one is air polluted affects our respiratory system the most. Okay, now question number C, give one word for the following. First one is inhalation and exhalation of air is called breathing. breathing. Now second one, the passage that originates from nose, that is nasal passage. NASALPASSAGE. Now third one, the spongy elastic bag like structure is lungs. LUNGS. Now fourth one, the gas released during respiration, that is carbon dioxide. CARBON. Carbon. DIOXIDE. Dioxide. Now fifth one, nasal discharge is observed during common cold. COMMONCOLD. Okay, now question number D, label the following diagram. You all can easily do that. This is windpipe, these are lungs, and these two are bronchi. Okay, BRONCHI, bronchi. Now question number E, match the following. Lungs, option C, main respiratory organ. So first you will match with C. Now 2, nostrils, option A, contain hairs. Nostril contain hairs. 2 we will second one you will be matched with A. Now third one, obesity, you will match it with option D, too much of fatty foods. Fourth one, germs, option C, cause disease. Germs cause disease. Fifth one, exhalation, option B, contraction of size of chest. Now question number F, write true or false. First one, our body needs energy to work. Yes, that is true. Second one, the process of taking in of air is known as exhalation. No, that is inhalation. So second one is false. Third one, breathing is a non-continuous process. That is also false because breathing is a continuous process. Now fourth one is too much of fatty food help to breathe properly. No, that is false. Fifth one, asthma is an allergic disorder of lungs. Yes, that is true. Now children, in question number G, we have done 3 question answers but 2 are left. That is question number 4 and 5 given on page number 24. So children, these 2 questions you will do yourself in your notebook and will send me the pictures of these. Okay. So this much for today. Thank you and bye-bye.